Hello बच्चों, today we are going to start one new concept which is from the 11th class topic, that is the some basic concepts of chemistry. Which one is that important point? That point is empirical formula and molecular formula. Actually there will be no question based on the definition, but in today's lecture, today's class, we will discuss the definition part as well as important formulae. Which one are useful to calculate the empirical formula as well as molecular formula. So firstly we start with the what is mean by that empirical formula. So if we consider it, empirical formula is also called as simplest formula. What is that? Simplest formula, because sometimes in a question they will ask find out the simplest formula, then we should not be confused about that one, because empirical formula is also called as a simplest formula. Now what is mean by that empirical formula? Empirical formula is the simplest whole number ratio of different elements present in the compound. That is the simple thing. What will be the example, that also we are going to discuss, but keep in mind that empirical formula is the simplest whole number ratio of the different elements present in the compound. Now what about the molecular formula? Next term is the molecular formula. It gives the actual number of different elements present in the compound. Now how to identify which one is the simplest formula and which one is the molecular formula? For that purpose we will discuss some examples. Okay, so in that first one example, if we consider, here I will write compound, here I will write molecular formula, and after that we will write here empirical formula. First example in that is the benzene. What is the molecular formula? Benzene is always represented by using the formula, that is the C6H6, means in that whatever number of carbon should be present, that is written here, that is the C6, and second element, that is the hydrogen, its number is also 6, that's why C6H6, in that actual number of carbon and hydrogen is written, and that is the molecular formula. Now how to write the empirical formula? Now see, that is the simplest whole number ratio. What is that? It is the simplest whole number ratio, means if we consider what is the number, 6:6 proportion, means this one also can be written as a 1:1, and that is the simplest whole number ratio. So its empirical formula will be CH only. Hope so I have cleared. Now we will discuss the next example. Next example is hydrogen peroxide. What is the formula? Molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. Which elements are involved? Hydrogen and oxygen. What is their number? 2, 2. If we consider this ratio, also can be written as a 1:1. So its empirical formula will be HO. Next one example we will take, that will be diborane. What is borane? In that its molecular formula is B2H6. Now if we consider their proportion, here 2 and here 6, 2:6 is there, that also can be written as the simplest ratio, that is 1:3, means 1 boron and 3 hydrogen. So this is the empirical formula of the diborane. Next one, another one example we will take, that is of the glucose. What is the formula of glucose? Whenever anyone will ask you, your answer will be C6H12O6. Which elements are there? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. What is their number? 6 as to 12 as to 6. That ratio also can be written as a 1 as to 2 as to 1. Hope so I have cleared here. So according to that one, we can write the empirical formula as CH2O. This is the correct empirical formula for the glucose. If you want other examples or more than that, you can write here another one example, that is the ethane. Ethane is one of the hydrocarbon. Its molecular formula is C2H6. Now here we can observe number of carbon 2 are there, hydrogen 6, means their ratio is 2 as to 6. But what will be the simplest ratio? That will be 1 as to 3. And according to that, its empirical formula will be 1 carbon and 3 hydrogen. देखो कितना भी एग्जाम्पल दिए पर आपको समझना इंपॉर्टेंट है. नेक्स्ट वन, दैट इज द एसिटिलीन. Acetylene, in which there is a presence of a triple bond between the two carbon atoms. So formula is C2H2. This is the molecular formula of the acetylene. Now see, which elements? Carbon and hydrogen. Their ratio 2 as to 2. For this proper ratio, actual ratio, we can write the simplest ratio. What will be that? That will be 1 as to 1. Means 1 carbon, 1 hydrogen. This is the empirical formula of the acetylene. So here ऐसे करके हमने number of examples we have completed. So hope so I have clear what is mean by that empirical formula, molecular formula. Sometimes there will be the objective based on that also. What will be the question? Question will be like that. Empirical formula of the diborane is. At that time you should know what is the formula for the diborane. It is B2S6. And in this way you can write the answer for the empirical formula, that will be BH3. So ऐसे करके हमने complete कर लिया definition part with the number of examples. Now we will move towards the next important term, that is the formulae involved to calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. So in that, first one important formula is, first one, empirical formula. To calculate that empirical formula, if percentage is given, then we should be able to draw one table. What is that table? In that table some terms are involved whose percentage is given, means which elements are there and their percentage is given. So first column is of the element, second column how much percentage is given, third column whatever element is involved in that one, their mass number. Next column is the moles of that particular element. How to find out that moles of particular element? For that one also, percentage divided by mass number. This is one the column. Next column is the simplest ratio. Don't worry, if you observe that table you will feel that how to calculate and what we have to do. For that one we have to solve number of examples together. So after that immediately I will start to solve the number of examples, so you can try to understand is how to solve such a numerical. If you are able to understand, it's very good. If you have any doubt, then you can write in the comment box also. In today's class also, if you are feeling that you are not getting any point, you can write in a comment box. So first thing I have completed, that is the, if we want to write the empirical formula from the percentage or given data which is provided in the percentage, then this type of table should be drawn by us. Second one, molecular formula. What is that? Molecular formula. For that molecular formula means to find out is N into empirical formula. What is that N? How to find out? That also I will give you idea. N is the common factor. N is the common factor. How to calculate? For that one also one formula, and that formula is N is equal to molecular formula weight, that is nothing but the molar mass divided by empirical formula weight. So these are the some formulae. Another one formula is also there. Empirical formula weight कैसे फाइंड आउट करना है? जैसे अभी देखो मैंने बोला था ना एक एग्जाम्पल, अगर हम कंसिडर करते हैं C6H6, दिस इज द मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला, इसका एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला क्या है? CH। तो इसका अगर हम वेट लेते हैं देन 6 into 12 plus 6 into 1, in this way 72 plus 6 means 78. That is the molecular formula weight or the molar mass. Like that, if we want to calculate the empirical formula weight, here also same thing we have to apply. What is that? One carbon is there, so 1 into 12 plus 1 into hydrogen 1. That's why 12 plus 1, that is nothing but the 13. So this is the simple way to find out the empirical formula weight also. तो ऐसे करके हमने n कैलकुलेट किया, एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला वेट भी बोला मैंने कैसे फाइंड आउट करना है. नेक्स्ट वन इज दैट टू फाइंड आउट दैट मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला वेट, जिसको हम बोलते हैं मोलार मास. देयर इज अनदर वन फॉर्मूला if they have given the vapor density, that is the 2 into vapor density. और एक चीज, when we are using this table, percentage is given, but if the addition of given percentage is not 100%, if it comes like 80% or 82%, then what about the remaining percentage? Because percentage there, so it should be 100%. If it is not there, then remaining percentage we have to calculate as a oxygen percentage. How to calculate? See, there is also another one formula. Oxygen percentage is equal to 100 minus sum means addition of percentage of other elements, So these many formulae we have to use to calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. If any point is remain, that when we are going to discuss the number of numericals, we will discuss together. और एक चीज, अगर सिर्फ थ्योरी पढ़ने से आपको लगता है कि आई कैन सॉल्व द नंबर ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स, नो, प्रैक्टिस मेक्स मैन परफेक्ट बोलते हैं ना, तो वैसे ही नंबर ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस डेली, सो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू सॉल्व इट ईजीली. तो उसके लिए क्या करना है आपको, अगर आप फर्स्ट टाइम हो इस चैनल पे तो सब्सक्राइब करो और हमारे साथ नंबर ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स डेली 1 एग्जाम्पल प्रैक्टिस करो, क्योंकि एक ही दिन में सभी एग्जाम्पल्स प्रैक्टिस कर ले तो एसिडिटी हो जाएगी. इसके लिए थोड़ा थोड़ा डेली करना ज़रूरी है. थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू.